on the Royals in so long. So I'm going over to the UK and get y'all a Royal update today. Yes, I am. And who better to give it to the reaction today is coming from Rod Morelli, who lives over there in London, and he knows what's going on with the royal family. But on this side of the pond, we got Meghan and Harry. Okay, so we'll see what he said about Meghan and Harry because they going strong. They doing good. Y'all already heard. I don't know if I reported on some of the stuff. I'm gonna start reporting on Meghan and Harry on this side of the pond. And y'all know William is trying to mess up, still trying to mess. Even though they signed that agreement, all of that stuff, still being messy. He just going through other people. And it's not working. Because Harry and them, they saw straight through it. They saw straight through it. But anyway, as far as the update goes, all of them in it, okay? Just a quick recap. I mean, not a recap, just an update of what's going on like right now, okay? Alright, so here we go. Murad. Uh-oh.
More about the Kate and William divorce, some stories on Meghan and things happening with the royal family. Let's just dive deep, into these hot topics because a lot is happening. Hey guys, it's Murad Morali, daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video. When a lot is happening, a lot needs to be covered, and I want to open this video with King Charles first and foremost. He obviously has announced that he is going to embark on his 3 to 4 day Italy trip. Of course, showing the world that this man is triumphant, and I don't blame him. The man has waited so long for the throne. He's finally gotten it. He's not going to waste it away lying in hospital. He's going to go odds of what his advice is. This man is in his 80s, late 70s, I believe, and of course somebody dealing with cancer and just recently in hospital is obviously going to be advised not to go to Italy, but this man is going to go against all of that because he basically is very stubborn. We know that. We know this man is stubborn, and we know that he's going to keep doing things to show the world how strong he is because we desperately need him. We don't desperately need him. He isn't the person that, you know, the British will need right now to survive through recession, but that's what he makes himself to be. But when he goes to Italy, I really can't imagine big crowds of people like Diana used to get and other people. I just can't really see it, but I can see why he's desperate to maintain whatever he is maintaining. Now, I want to discuss the Kate and William divorce situation because...
Well, before you get into Kate and William, as far as Charles goes, yeah, he's going on to Italy so he can travel, you know, because if he really does have the big C, you know, he's going to travel and that'll give a chance to get Camilla up out of London, okay? So she can stop being so messy and maybe Kate can rest, okay? And they told Charles don't ride a horse. He still rode a horse. Okay, Charles just hard-headed. But if he got the big C, let him travel on. Let him travel on. Y'all know I don't have much to say about the ones over there. Alright, let's see.
Well, a lot of people in my video yesterday, a couple days ago, who disagreed when I stated that, you know, William changing lawyers, shocking Buckingham Palace from what King Charles's people are to get back to Diana's lawyers are simply due to protection of affairs. I don't believe that. If you guys wish to believe that, that's absolutely fine. That the switching of lawyers and more preparation is for...
Y'all. Oh, hey, cool boy. Y'all, look. Top story. Prince William hires divorce lawyers used by Princess Diana as palace left stunned. Y'all, do y'all think William gonna really divorce Kate? Oh, I forgot to say, as you come in, y'all, please hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much. But do y'all actually think that William is gonna divorce Kate? Do they? Well, I don't know. I have no idea, but Murad lives over there. That's my go-to London man.
For a robust team and a robust strategy to be laid out when divorce announcements are to be made. Are they getting a divorce? It's not guaranteed. But I feel like the moves that William made was in preparation for a divorce that could also be stopped internally before it publicly comes out. I don't think Kate and Carol want this divorce to happen. They're going to fight for it as much as they possibly want. And they could have used certain storylines for smoke screens. Possibly. It's just a theory. I'm not saying it's a fact. And I think that this is what William wants. There were plenty of information, plenty of blind items, plenty of forums, a lot of articles about how their marriage was strained last year, especially in the first 2 quarters of the year, and that there are marriage issues and etc. Him changing lawyers, going against the Buckingham Palace rota, upsetting King Charles, is of course something to notice. It does not mean that William is confirming a divorce with Kate, but I definitely believe he's just taking extra steps to protect and prepare himself if that were to be the case. William cares about himself more than his wife, and he definitely cares about his children more than his wife. That's why I absolutely believe, and he doesn't care for Harry, Meghan, Camilla, or Charles. This man will turn against everybody for whatever the hell he wants to do. But I definitely believe that was divorce preparations being done. It does not mean that a divorce is publicly coming out. It's just preparations, an extra step for him to make. Because I do think that, there are parts.
Maybe he's just getting the paperwork ready. Is that what's going on, Murad? Y'all. Yeah. Well, you may just be getting the paperwork ready. But I didn't think, because once he is crowned king, you can't divorce. That's what they said. It's so funny over there, y'all. The made up little characters, king, queen, all this stuff. Anyway, no disrespect, Sussex Squad. I know it's a lot of us that are in tattletales, right? So, yeah. I don't know. Do you think they getting divorced? I think he would be the first single king. The first single king. If that happens. Alright, let's go.
Of him that potentially is holding back on this divorce situation. Because once you announce it, it's a big thing for somebody to announce, and there are obviously many obstacles in his way, hence why he's changing lawyers. Why would he shock Buckingham? Buckingham Palace was shocked by that. The royal insiders were shocked by that. King Charles was very upset by that. You don't get shocked by something like this unless you know it's happening. If you know it's happening, you're not going to be surprised. And this is what I mean. I feel like William and his people, he definitely has his own team, and I feel like this is just a plan just in case it goes that way. And I feel...
Yeah, so why is everybody shocked about it? Why is everybody shocked? Hey dear, how are you? Hey from Iran. Alright, let's keep it moving.
I feel like it will go that way in some kind of way. Their marriage has definitely been strained for a very long time.
Yeah.
The reports, the forums, everything have always been there. These are just next steps. And a lot of people have disagreed, saying that, it's just a protection of family affairs, he's following different orders. Okay, you guys can believe that if you wish to. I probably would have believed that as well, if their, marriage was strength to strength during Kate's cancer, season. But it definitely wasn't. It was weaker to weaker. Like, outside of whatever the hell they were doing in the woods, most of the campaign was Kate on her own. He was out here drinking shots or in bars or etc. So, I'm not buying any of that. I'm so...
And Rocket... Y'all remember when William was supposed to give the medals out, and he was swaying and rocking and stuff like that. He even dropped one of the medals, and that's not alleged because I saw it. Right, he was swaying back and forth, back. He stayed in the darn pub. Yeah. And his wife was missing.
Sorry, and then the Rose Hanbury affairs came back straight away. The fact that they're even there in the first place. I just feel like divorce lawyers have been hired, different divorce teams have been there just for certain motives and to prepare themselves. It doesn't mean that a divorce is 24/7 on the way, but I definitely can see it happening on the horizon. Now, Red Online are reporting that Prince William is planning to strip Meghan Markle and Prince Harry of their royal titles when it comes to him ascending to the throne. Sanctioning them, removing of the titles. If they step out of line again, that's what they will do, because the monarch is very concerned about, their images and fears backlash from his subjects. That's why he never dare take away Harry's title. However, William would happily do so when he ascends to the throne. That is the plan, that they basically are on thin ice, because they are furious with how Meghan is flaunting her Sussex title all over Harry, and especially all over Netflix. Now, I understand why William...
Man, shut up, William. Listen, when they went to Africa, y'all remember that they not crowned, but Meghan got a title in Africa. Because everybody, y'all know she's from Africa. I mean, her bloodline, okay? And then Megan was already a star and stuff when they got married. So what you gonna strip Anne? And then as far as Harry goes, evidently Harry is about to fight you, William. That ain't little bro you used to push around and all of that stuff, okay? Once you king, I just laugh at that. That's why I don't use king, queen, none of that. None of that. But once William is king, if he try to strip Harry, and Harry lives over here. We don't see him as what, King Harry? No, I mean what is it? Prince Harry. So I may slip up and say Prince Harry, which I doubt. But if I do, I do. But it's just like a freaking first name to me. You know what I mean? Man, strip his title. He is that jealous of Harry. And remember, Harry was the spare, right? They didn't know Harry was going to outgrow and be the main subject and have the wife that he loves, children he adores, and yeah, trying to and let Murad keep on going, y'all. Please hit the subscribe button as you come in, please. Thank you so much.
William would want to do this. The man wants to be the sole form of attention. Right? He wants to be the king to be. They're not working royals no more. Why should Harry and Meghan have any form of titles? Let's strip them of that. It's basically his thought process, and it makes sense to me because he.
Murad, how that makes sense to you and Meghan and Harry working every day? They just ain't out there with y'all.
He has not been getting any of the attention. Let's be real for a minute. Let's be dense another day. When it came to Meghan and Harry's international tours in Nigeria and Colombia, everybody was speaking about that. Let alone all of the seminars and lectures that Harry was leading in New York. Then after that, of course, you have the Netflix show that Meghan has put out that went absolutely viral for good or for bad. Everybody was discussing it. It was in the top 10 Netflix shows, worldwide on a global level. And then after that, Meghan has just released her line, and that line has immediately sold out. And then it's also been announced that Meghan is about to have a renewed second season of the show. So she's not going anywhere. And of course, she's spoken about her title as well. So this would infuriate William and Kate, especially William more than anyone, in my opinion, because he is the one who wants to have that number one or, podcast, wants to be on Netflix TV shows, wants to be relatable, wants to be hanging with the cool kids, wants to be at the, important meetings and etc.
Man, please, who cares? What are you? I want spam. Why are you saying that? Okay? Please stop. I want spam. My gosh. Why are you saying that? My goodness gracious. Alright, y'all. I got rid of him, I'm hoping. But, hey, Capers. Hey, Capers. Please, y'all hit that subscribe button. And while I take care of this, right there, I hit the wrong button. Alright, let's carry on. Y'all please hit the subscribe button, the like button if you like it just a little bit.
He is the one who wants to be in that position, and he will
that's right, William's jealous.
More power when he is the king, and I wouldn't be surprised if he takes actions to strip Meghan and Harry of their titles, especially Meghan, because he's never liked Meghan. They've always had issues. Jason Nauf is one example. I don't need to say anything else. And so I feel like when he gets to that point and when he gets to becoming the king, he's going to take these extra measures, which are very much unnecessary.
Because Meghan has a mind of her own and Harry has his mind, and they work together. It's not like Meghan is not like Kate, where William tells her what to do, where she can go, all of this stuff. Meghan and Harry work together as husband and wife the way you are supposed to. And William is jealous of that. Kate is jealous of that. They want a loving, happy home and they don't have it allegedly. Come on. So get to stripping, William. Jealous.
Because New York Post are reporting that Meghan Markle's cash grab is a royal family's biggest nightmare. Of course, this would all be a, big nightmare for them, because not only is she making money, but she's being successful with it, and, it is popular. That's what the royals want. They're transitioning now into wanting to work, which is why King Charles has this new podcast. They want to try to be more relatable, but they're always 10 steps behind. So let's eliminate Meghan. Let's make her smaller so that we can feel more bigger.
It won't work. It won't work.
Let me know your thoughts, guys, when it comes to this video. Send a tip if you guys wish to. There's a dollar sign there. Comment down below. Please do subscribe. Agree or disagree. Let me know. Let's start these conversations.
All right. Ross says send a tip. There's a dollar sign down there. Shoot. But anyway, y'all let me know why y'all think William wants to strip Harry and Meghan of their titles. So that means he's going to also strip their children. But anyway, that's the update on the royals. That's all I have for now anyway, okay? All right. Thank y'all for coming and watching Valentine TV. And I will see y'all later, okay? Bye. Good night to some. All right.